speak about the entrepreneur selection, we will look into the criteria, how we can select an entrepreneur and how he can be admitted in our program. We will do an exercise of a scoring sheet. We will look into to determine the potential of the entrepreneur through this simple interview. We will be looking first on the personality of the entrepreneur. How does his personality, how does his confidence, his assurance in the project he or she will be selecting? Of course, we have to determine and we have to look into the entrepreneurial potential. What is his entrepreneurial potential vis-a-vis this project and this project idea? We have to look into the clarity of the project idea with the entrepreneur's qualities. We have to look, of course, again, on matching between the education, experience, and idea and the entrepreneur. We have to look into the resource mobilization and the financial assets of the entrepreneur. And last, we will look into the creditworthiness of the entrepreneur. So we'll start with this interview. May I ask you what's your name?
My name is Ahlam Janahi.
Ahlam Janahi. Okay, Mrs. Ahlam. So, Mrs. Ahlam, you know, we're trying to make with you here a short interview to assess your potentiality and to look into your background, and we see how you can fit with this program in order to develop your capability and your capacities as an entrepreneur. So what is your idea? What idea do you have? Do you have a dream? Do you have an idea in your mind?
Yes, my intention is to open a bakery in my country, Bahrain, and a special type of bread, Arabic bread, that it is necessary for our market.
Okay. Why did you have this idea? Is it because it's a market gap that there's a problem in this market? You have assessed that there is a need? How did the idea came to you?
The idea came to me actually, you know, as ladies, we are always looking into a new product for our kitchen and to serve people. Mm-hmm. Then I found from different ladies that they are going abroad to our next country, which is Saudi Arabia, to buy bread because of the quality of the bread. So I thought, why we should not do it in Bahrain? It is 30 minutes drive, yes, but they are traveling. And even though in Bahrain the same kind of bread is available, but I was thinking of the quality of the product, and that the customer should receive this quality of product, which is the bread.
Okay, but what did you do in life before that? What did you study? Did you have any job? Did you work somewhere?
Actually, I have my PR company, which is, I consider it one of the small companies that I started the business in it. And I find myself that I have to diversify my business because of the customer need. So that's why I was evaluating the market through some studies. That's why also I would like, and I came to UNIDO to have more direction for my new business.
Okay, okay. But you know, in the bakery business, this is food. You need a lot of health and safety regulations. Do you like to cook at home? Are you baking yourself? Are you a
yes.
kitchen person?
Yes, I love cooking, and I found myself into this field. Of course, I would like also to learn more about the bakery and the baking system. It is good for my home and for my family, as well as for the community.
Okay, and I understand you said Arabic bread. What do you mean by Arabic bread?
Arabic bread is a type of bread that it is very light. There is three kinds of the bread, which is white bread, brown bread, and fiber bread. This kind of bread, we know that our region, they like the bread itself, and it is a daily use bread.
Fine. Did you think about the locality? Where do you want to start this bakery? The region, the municipality? Do you have something like this in mind?
The location, yes, we've been finding location. We tried to study where is the easiest way of distributing, because we are thinking of distribution of that bread, and it's not that retail bread, retail shop. It's retail shop is one, and we have the thoughts of distributing it over all the country. That's why we thought about the location that it serves all the cities.
And are there going to be different qualities of bread, sizes?
Yes.
For example, are you going to make like bread, diet bread, brown bread?
Yes.
The sizes is different, something maybe for the schools, for the kids?
Right.
Did you think about something like this?
Yes, we thought, because the customers will be schools, university, and hotels, all coffee shops, and the hypermarket and supermarkets. So the variety of bread, 3 kinds, as I said it before. We have white for the people who love white bread and normal. We have the brown, with less calories, and we have the fiber who like the diabetics and the people who has some problem with their health, they can use it, and the people who are making the diet food and having a diet system.
So if we look into that, do you have any other projects ideas, or that's the only project idea which you have?
No, of course, we have also adding the pastries, which is Arabic pastries, like it's very well known, the za'atar and labneh with cheese and different kind of small pizzas, serving parties, serving different receptions, serving a lot of private houses even for deliveries we have.
Are you going to hire people in this? Of course, the bakery, you will need some more people who are more specialized into that.
Yes.
Did you think about hiring some people on that?
Yes, of course, because as you know, the bread is very sensitive and very specific. We have to have an excellent baker. This is the secret of the success of the job, plus that we have to hire people for deliveries, plus some staff to assist the baker level.
What about the machinery? Did you think about from where are you getting this machinery?
Yes, yes. We did a study of from where we have to take the machinery. We are trying to have high quality of machinery, plus that it should be reasonable prices for us as a startup business.
Okay. Okay. And do you know how much it will cost? Did you calculate this? Do you have any idea how much this bakery will cost?
We have rough idea, and I hope that UNIDO will accept me to have more experience on how to start my project.
Okay. 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 How much roughly did you estimate? Just roughly. We don't want to. It's not an exact figure, but roughly
yes.
How much it costs?
It is around 100,000 BD.
Okay.
To start up our business.
Okay, and $300,000 almost. And how much contribution? Do you have some savings to put in this project? Did you put any savings?
I have like 10% of the amount, and I'm looking forward to have a loan from a bank. And in Bahrain we have Tamkeen, semi-government entity, that they help the SMEs and startup businesses to get that loan with a very they share the percentage, interest percent. So it is very
competitive.
Yes.
Fine, fine.
So which help.
Did you look into? Did you see the paperwork, the requirement, the documentation on on what do they require to get a loan from them?
Yes, yes. It is something that we are proud of Bahrain Government Service, that they help the Bahrainis how to get the loans, and they guarantee the loan throughout the project itself, the business project. So it is very positive and initiative, and it is really making us to move forward for starting our business with no problems.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. That's fine. That's interesting. And what do you do now? Are you working, or you're just household? What do you do now?
I have my PR company, and I'm shifting to a new business.
So why are you joining UNIDO if you're already into the business? What will make you to join this program?
You know, even my PR company, it's like a small company, and I would like to improve myself in my business. That's why I am joining UNIDO, to give me the right steps to be a successful lady, because my ambitions and my dreams is not just to be a Bahraini businesswoman in Bahrain. I would like to be known internationally.
Okay. So how did you learn about this program? Is it through the media? Is it through a friend? How did you know about it?
Both. It was through friends and through media. We read about a lot of success stories that UNIDO give a support and help to ladies. They have a lot of business models that we are proud of, the Bahraini models. That's why we have a full trust in UNIDO to give us the support for our businesses, and we really thank the UNIDO office in Bahrain for the support that he is giving to all the entrepreneurs worldwide.
Thank you for this compliment. For example, when do you think you can start?
As soon as I get the loan.
As soon as you get, of course, after you finalize the bid plan, of course, onto that. Do you have any other project ideas other than this, other than the bakery? Do you have anything other in mind?
No, I need the success of the bakery, and I would like the bakery to be franchised.
Franchised, okay.
Yes.
So you want to start from the beginning with a corporate image and setup to franchise the bakery. In Bahrain, of course, in the regional, international, as you have said, this was making you to join the UNIDO program. Fine. Let us now rate Mrs. Ahlam Janahi. Let's see what is her scoring sheet, and we will do the same exercise. We look into the personality, into her entrepreneurial potential, clarity on the project idea, and matching between her educational experience and the idea, of course, the resource, her ability to mobilize resources, including the financials, and then the logic behind everything, what we call the credit worthiness. Her personality, you know, as we said, we always have to be cautious and we have to be modest, because as this is the first encounterment or the first meeting or the first discussion on this interview based with the entrepreneur, we have to be cautious and conservative on the scoring. So here I will give Mrs. Janahi on her personality 3.5. Well, I think she has a good personality. On of course, her good personality vis-a-vis her entrepreneurial spirit, on the way she's selecting the idea and the way she may be developing and implementing the idea. So we give her 3.5. Entrepreneurial potential, yeah, I think she has a high entrepreneurial potential. Already she's in business, but now she's moving to a new kind of a business, it's the bakery. This is why we need more support, more confidence that she can do the job, but still her entrepreneurial potential is high. So we'll give her 3.5, and this is a high scoring for someone, entrepreneurial potential, because mainly we give between 2.5, 2.75, 3, but here we provide 3.5. First on the project and the idea, well, I think, yeah, she's clear about the project idea, but still, this is a new business to her. It is a new market for her. So I would give 3. Okay. 3.5. I'll give 3.5. Okay. Matching between the education, qualification, experience, of course. Well, she has been studying marketing and business. This could help her in developing this future project idea. But her experience maybe as a housewife doing cooking, baking, yes, it is fine. But we still will give her 3. Mobilization of resources, always we said, we're not very sure. So we'll give her 3. Credit worthiness, what is all the logic behind it? Is there a logic on the project she selected, on her entrepreneurial potential, or on her financial commitment? Yes, there is a logic on the project idea. So we give 3.5. So if we do now the scoring, see how much she scored. If we say here 3.5, 3.5, so this is 6.5, 9, 13, 15, half, and this is, it gives us 20. So you have scored 20, Ms. Ahlam Janahi, out of 30, and this is a high rate. You are accepted in the program. Congratulations. You will be a potential entrepreneur. As you know, this program, it's about 3 weeks. First part of it, of course, 3 weeks, but then you will go into the second part, which is the business counseling. This is to go into the real part of the bakery, from where you get the labor, from where you get the technology, what will be your operational costs, what will be your marketing niche, how you will market your product, and so on. But there is also a small fee to be paid. This is not to cover the whole expenses, maybe, but it's to show your commitment. We call it commitment fee toward the program. So it's about $200, something like this. I think depends on the people running the program. Do you have a problem on this commitment fee?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate your acceptance, and I'm ready for your courses. I'm really waiting to start the courses with you.
You can start soon.
Yes, the first bunch.
Okay, so
if you can keep me in the
would
first.
you bring for us samples of your cookies while during the program?
Sure.
Fine. Thank you very much. Well, of course, we come back again by saying also that this is the scoring sheet of a member of this selection committee, but always the selection committee, there should be between 2 to 3 people. They should be coming, as we said, from different backgrounds. They could be coming from a financial institution. They could be coming from a line ministry of service. It could be the Minister of Industry, Minister of Commerce, Ministry of Agriculture, whatever it is, and of course part of the EDIP program itself. So the numbers or the scoring of each screening or selection committee member will be added in the total, but always there is a difference of half a point or 1 point scoring, because always the team is homogeneous. So there should be 2 to 3 people, but this is my rating to Mrs. Ahlam Janahi. What we can learn from the scoring sheets of quickly of Mrs. Ahlam Janahi, we can see that she has a clear personality, that she is already into business, that she already have looked into the market requirement or the market gap, the market niche of this project. She started to plan, to have the strategy, where should the product go, to the schools, universities, to students, to supermarkets, okay? And when it comes to food, of course, if you do the right promotion and with the good quality, you can always succeed, in some communities. Of course, even defining the financial resources required and how it will be mobilized, this is also another important plus to Mrs. Ahlam Janahi on that setup. But I will ask maybe one more question, because Mrs. Ahlam, I think, has a future projection of her project idea, but it can also be discussed during that time, because it is always very important during even the first contact with the entrepreneur is during the screening time, or the screening part of the program. We start knowing what are the weaknesses and the strengths, and we start knowing or looking into the dreams or the future activities of the entrepreneur. So here, Mrs. Ahlam, you have mentioned about franchising. You told me that you want to develop this project to go into a franchise in the future.
Yes.
What do you plan to do with that?
As I'm waiting for the loan, I did not start the business. First of all, I want the success of the business in my country. Then I am planning to do the bakery well known. Then the second step, I will go to the GCC to market my product. This is my plan, and after the success of GCC, I would like to market it in Arab region. Then, of course, definitely I want to market it internationally. I want like my brand to be reached to Europe, to USA, and
this is Arabic bread, because in the USA, of course, okay.
Yeah, because what I know that, as you know, all the Arab community and even the people, they love Arabic food, and with my bread they can make shawarma.
Do you think also you can compete in Italy? They eat a lot of bread there.
Yeah, it's different. Like their pasta, we cannot compete their pasta or their pizza, even though if we are doing in our countries. When you come to their countries, it's totally different. But they are successful and well-known worldwide with Italian food. So the Arabic bread, that it is very lighter as well, and we can compete because the use of Arabic bread is differently. We have a food called shawarma, and they can use it in different kind with labneh, with hummus. They cannot use pizza to eat it with labneh. But I can compete some people with the cheese, for example. They put it in sandwiches, in baguette. They need lighter thing that they can use my bread.
But what is the duration if you want to ship it? How long does it take for the bread to still be eatable?
Actually, type of a bread you cannot ship it, but we have to open a full line production in each country. And you have to have it freshly made.
So yes, through the franchise, so you're going to have the franchise of the bread, the pita bread, they call it in North America, or the Arabic bread.
Yeah, it should be freshly served, like the pizza. You cannot, even if 10 minutes, but the duration in each country will be, in our countries is 3 days, but if you put it in freezers, it takes, you have no expiry date for it. So you can use it at any time. This is for customer use, for customer use. But for the production, you have to do it freshly daily in each country. So you have to make a system, a whole system with the staff to serve the community.
So from the beginning, when you will start developing the franchise, you will have the target of the corporate image
of course.
Of that business. Of course, it needs the intervention of a lawyer, because you have to work on patenting. This from the beginning. You have to have the same corporate image, same detailed setup, and so on. But I think yes, it's a very interesting idea.
I have high ambitions, to be honest with you, Dr. Hashim. I started to do my image because it is my dream before the starting of the business. So I was looking for how is the image or how is the logo will look like, and I went to as a startup. Of course, I don't have enough financial money, but I went to the very high companies that I have friends in it, and they are helping me in giving me a very high resolution of logo and cooperative logo. So I'm using also my personal contacts of helping me for my business.
Okay.
Which it costs highly if you want to make a brand for any business. You have to pay, if you want big companies, you have to pay a lot of money. So I know how to bring my things even if I have no money with it, from the start.
What do you think would be the risk or the challenges, you know, for this project? What do you think it could jeopardize your project?
Well, I don't think that I have a risk. The risk is only the staff, that the right staff should be available at all the time. Other things, logistics, we have no risk on it. As you know, doctor, the bread, everybody's eating it daily, so they need it. It's something of necessary that I don't think the people are living eating bread or rice. So these both product should be available all the time in the market.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. I think we accepted you in the program, and I believe this could be a good project. Yes, it started as an initial project, yes, but it had a projection to be a franchise. Again, today, scoring sheets, we have looked into the personality, we have looked into Ahlam Janahi, we have looked into her match-up between the project and her background, on her financial capabilities, even on her future projection, that we are starting today talking about making a bakery, but she has a big dream, projecting this project that it could be a franchise, and then she can have outlets in the Gulf region as well as internationally. And as I say, you know, when we do the scoring sheet, even at the startup level of the first interview, it makes us to start evaluating and looking into the qualities and the weakness and the strengths of this entrepreneur, where we have here Ahlam Janahi, you know, she have high dreams to achieve her entrepreneurial spirit, and of course her future activities. Thank you very much for listening again to the selection criteria, and of course doing a practical program on scoring of the sheets.